Ryan Gosling returns to host SNL for the fourth time on March 7, 2026. And now here's everything you need to know about Ryan Gosling's history with Saturday Night Live. We take you to December 5th, 2015, when Gosling first hit the SNL stage with musical guest Leon Bridges. Appearing in promotion of the upcoming film The Big Short, Ryan would kick off his night alongside fellow Canadian Mike Myers to remember the importance of being Canadian.
Look, Mike, you're right, okay? I shouldn't have lied. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
The episode would include the first ever installment of the Close Encounters sketch series starring Kate McKinnon as Colleen Rafferty, a woman who graphically explains her recent alien abductions and is surprised to find out she had a worse experience than her friends.
These fancy cats are seeing God. Meanwhile, I'm starting phase 2, which is me sitting on a stool, while 40 gray aliens take turns gently batting my knockers around.
The subsequent breaking by her co-stars would cause the sketch to go viral and lead to many calling it the greatest moment in McKinnon's career. The show would also be remembered for 2 Christmas sketches. A beloved film, Santa Baby.
I want to meet Rudolph.
Rudolph isn't here, Gina.
Then how the did Santa get here?
And a live sketch, Santa and His Magic Elves.
Speaking of mistakes, I just dropped a gumdrop. Whoops. Better go get it.
Both would become hits in future SNL Christmas specials and compilations. Other memorable moments from the night include Gosling appearing on Weekend Update alongside secondhand news correspondent Anthony Crispino.
Huge movie coming out.
Yeah, huge movie.
Yeah,
huge.
Oh, huge.
Mm-hmm.
Called
Gigantic.
Star Wars and the 4 Jamaicans.
The return of A.D. Bryant's Melanie character from the 2014 Drake-hosted episode.
All right, fine, but you need to watch your boundaries, okay?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dillingham, I promise. I will watch all the boundaries. Hey, Taylor, look what's wrapped around my finger. It's your dad.
And a cut-for-time scene from that week's NBC airing of The Wiz Live.
Yeah, I'm sorry, young man. We appreciate you coming by, but this Oz is not for you.
Well, I didn't think that it would be, but now that I'm here, it's really great. There's so much color.
Hey!
2 seasons later, Gosling would return to host the season 43 premiere with musical guest Jay-Z. Coming off the recent blockbuster success La La Land, Ryan's monologue would address his relationship with jazz music.
You guys know I saved jazz, right? I mean, I did this movie La La Land, and then everyone was saying that I saved jazz, and I guess it was dying, and I saved it.
With his Oscar-winning co-star Emma Stone joining him on stage to disagree.
Because you didn't save jazz. We saved jazz.
The first sketch of the night would reunite Gosling with Colleen Rafferty for another Close Encounter sketch.
I see my old pals, the gray aliens with the big, stupid, fat eyes, and I'm hit with the realization, first time I've been on a second date since 2009.
Marking the 4th time the sketch had appeared on the show.
Another one of these idiots was just like, jamming his face in there, looking for the source of the tear, and I was like, hey, last guy who did that got double barrel pink eye.
The episode would be best remembered for featuring the viral Papyrus sketch. Penned by sophomore writer Julio Torres, the film centers around the font seen in the logo of the blockbuster movie Avatar, which haunts Gosling's character to no end.
Was it laziness? Was it cruelty?
You've shown me this before. I don't even think this is literally papyrus. Maybe that was the starting point, but they clearly modified this.
But whatever they did, it wasn't enough!
The show would also see Alex Moffat's Guy Who Just Bought a Boat being joined on Update by Gosling as the guy who just joined Soho House.
Had to lay low in España for a stretch senior year.
Yeah, we were involved-ish in a little vehic manslaughter, if you know what I mean.
An appearance of Kenan Thompson's Treese Henderson.
On my right, Mr. Larry Fontanelle on his rock and roll flute.
And Ryan and the cast showing off a new spin on Levi's jeans.
Introducing Levi Wogues, sizeless, style-neutral, gender-non-conforming denim for a generation that defies labels.
6.5 years later, Gosling would make his highly anticipated return to Saturday Night Live. Set to host on April 13th, 2024, he would actually appear 1 week prior.
All of you.
Is that Ryan Gosling?
during host Kristen Wiig's monologue, where he was one of many surprise guests receiving their Five Timers Club jackets prematurely.
Are you sure? I mean, I haven't even hosted 3 times yet. It seems unfair. Okay.
Ryan would then make his return to SNL alongside musical guest Chris Stapleton, both headlining the show for the 3rd time. Departing from the season's typical political cold opens, the show would start off with the 8th Close Encounter, with Kate McKinnon returning to the show to cameo as Colleen Rafferty, giving Gosling the opportunity to say, "Live from New York, it's Saturday night!" In promotion of his upcoming film The Fall Guy, Gosling would be joined by his co-star Emily Blunt for the monologue, with the duo singing about being in rival films from the 2023 Barbenheimer summer trend, to the tune of Taylor Swift's All Too Well. Swift would later praise the monologue on social media. The show would feature another viral hit, a News Nation sketch on AI, or as it would later become known, Beavis and Butthead. The sketch, which was a sequel to Google Talk from Jessica Chastain's 2018 hosting appearance, was cut 2 times prior in episodes led by Jonah Hill and Oscar Isaac. The 3rd time was the charm for what Mikey Day and writer Streeter Seidel considered to be their white whale, and it delivered, with a memorable moment where the typically unbreakable Heidi Gardner could not keep it together when faced with Mikey Day's butthead.
Kindly move seats.
Kenan Thompson would also be praised for his back and forth with the 2 confused audience members.
Hey, they laugh like them too. You hear that?
Capitalizing off of the buzz surrounding the sketch, Gosling and Day would reprise their roles as Dean and Jeff on the red carpet for The Fall Guy later that month. The episode would also be remembered for featuring Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball star Caitlin Clark, 2 days ahead of her becoming the #1 pick at the WNBA draft, confronting Michael Che over past Weekend Update jokes about women's basketball.
I did write some jokes, and it would mean a lot to me if you read some of them.
The Indiana Fever have the first pick in this Monday's draft. A reminder that Indiana Fever is a WNBA team and not what Michael Che gave to dozens of women at Purdue University.
And it would mark a new moment for the SNL history books. For the first time ever, it was announced on air that a sketch cut for time would appear online later that night. Written by guest writer Julio Torres, the Cut Papyrus 2 sketch features the return of Ryan as Stephen Wingdings and former cast member Kyle Mooney. Other highlights from the show include the memorable song parody Get That Boy Back with Chris Stapleton.
Oh, that was your sister.
Gosling as a man desperately trying to get out of an engagement.
I am not a part of this.
You're the main part of this, bro.
And the second appearance of Bowen Yang's Dr. Please character.
It's cookie crumbles. What don't you understand? For when you want a cookie, but you don't want the whole thing, I didn't kill him.
And now, Ryan Gosling's SNL lore builds as he returns to host for the 4th time, ready to add another chapter to his SNL legacy.